family and friends. How are you? I hope you and your family are safe and happy too. Welcome to Season 2 of Aunti Oni Story Village, where everyone lives in peace and love. I'm Aunti Oni, your favorite storyteller, and I love sharing stories, poetry, and music from villages around the world. I can say hello in many languages, can you? Repeat after me and learn something new. Ni hao, makadi, guten tag, namaste, hola, bonjour, nainzio, ciao, yo manima, sawubona, tashidelek, haya. Did you hear hello in your language? If you didn't hear Auntie say hello in your language, let me know and I'll give it a go. Aunti Oni's Story Village is for children of all ages, so listen up. Hey, Story Villagers! Today I will share with you a poem I wrote called Ubuntu and a classic folktale about Ubuntu from South Africa. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. In this world together, our human family, to care for one another in peace and harmony. I am your Aunti Oni, you are my special friend. I'm here to tell you stories from beginning to the middle to the end. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. So happy you're listening. You bring me so much joy to tell you a story and hope that you'll want more. Since we're here together, let's brighten up our day, and you can tell my stories in your own special way. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. Love, caring, hope, sharing, and empathy. I share this poem with you. Are you listening to me? Love, caring, hope, sharing, and empathy. I share my stories with you. Are you listening to me? Ubuntu, Ubuntu, I am because we are. Ubuntu, Ubuntu, we are because I am. One day, a doctor of science, an anthropologist who lived in the West in America, he made up a plan to travel to South Africa to study and learn about the cultures and habits of the people. He wanted to conduct an experiment with school children in the form of a game, and then he would write down what he learned and publish it in a book. So he took a long airplane flight to the big city of Johannesburg in South Africa. He rented a car and drove out of the city into the countryside. And as he looked out his car window, he saw the most beautiful animals he had ever seen in the reserve. Now, a reserve is like a park where they keep the animals safe from poachers who will kill them. Oh, he saw the lovely giraffes, the elephants, rhinoceros bathing in a huge pond, zebras, lions walking around the reserve. He had only seen those animals in a zoo. Well, as he drove further up the road, there was a roadside fruit and veggie market. So he pulled over to park and he brought a basket filled to the top with mobola plums. And he put the basket in the trunk of his car. Finally, he reached the city of Kimberley and he found a primary school. Some of you may call it an elementary school. So he knocked on the door of the principal's office, and when the secretary opened the door, he introduced himself. "Good day, ma'am. I'm Mr. Anthropologist. I have come all the way from America to study the ways of your peoples. Would it be possible if I could conduct an experiment in the form of a game with your students?" "Please wait, sir." And the secretary went for the principal to let her know they had a visitor. The principal, Miss Moyo, came out her office and greeted Mr. Anthropologist. But just to be safe, she asked to see a photo ID. So he reached into his pocket for his wallet and showed her his ID and passport. "Thank you, sir. Very well. The children will be out for recess very soon. At that time, you may play your game with them." "Well, thank you, miss." Mr. Anthropologist went to his car, took out the heavy basket of Mabola plums, and he walked down to the end of the schoolyard and put the basket of plums under the shade of the huge baobab tree. Just as he was walking back to the school, ring, 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 the children came running out to meet him. "Good day, sir. Good day, sir. We are ready to play your game." "Great, children. Please line up beside me in a straight line, okay? Do you see that basket way over there under the big baobab tree?" "Oh, yes. Yes, we see it, sir. Yes, sir." "Well, that there basket is full of Mabola plums, and we are going to have a race. And whoever reaches the basket first can have all the Mabola plums in the basket." "Oh, sweet!" The children were so excited. They all lined up next to Mr. Anthropologist as he shouted out, "Get ready, get set, go!" Older children grabbed the younger children by the hands, and they all took off running. Everyone reached the basket at the very same time. Tatenda, the oldest girl, who is Shona from Zimbabwe, and her name means thank you. She picked up a plum and she passed each one to a child on her left and then to the child on her right side, and all the children passed the plums to their friends beside them. Can you believe it was just enough Mabola plums in the basket for every single child? Amazing! The children sat down in a circle on the soft grass under the shade of the baobab tree, all giggling and laughing as they smelled the sweetness of the plums. Holding it tightly in their hands, they bit into their juicy, sweet plum, smiling and laughing together. Well, Mr. Anthropologist could not believe his eyes. He was very surprised and upset. He ran down to the circle, screaming and shouting out, "Why did you all run together holding hands, and why is everyone eating up all the plums? Didn't I tell you only the first one, the winner, that reached the basket, could win all the plums and the basket?" The children were frightened and very surprised too. Tatenda, she stood up and looked the scientist in his eyes, and she spoke up. "Excuse me, sir, but how can only one of us be happy and the rest of us be so sad? It is Ubuntu. It is our way of life." So you see, children, Ubuntu is an African Zulu word. It means I am because we are. It means that we are all humans and people need other people. So as we listen to stories and poetry or dance to the music, let us always share, care, and live together in peace and love of Ubuntu, wherever you live, but especially in Aunti Oni Story Village. Thanks for listening, and invite your family and friends to Aunti Oni Story Village. Subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. To let me know how much you enjoy my labor of love, write a review and give me a bunch of stars on Apple iTunes. Want to see Auntie? Visit auntioni.fun. Stay safe, and I'll see you later, sweet potato, after a while, honey child.